channel. It's your girl Mikayla, and what's up? So today we are doing this look that I have on my face right now. It is gorgeous. Like, I really ate this up. This is a look that you can do anytime, but really like a Valentine's Day look, very natural look. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Alright, so first we are going to do brows, and we're gonna glue them down with duo glue. I know y'all might be like, but just give it a try. Give it a try. And we're gonna grab a spoolie, if I can find it. And now we're gonna take the LA Girl, what's this, pomade brow, and just fill them in. So I'll be back when they are filled in because it's gonna take a little long process, and I don't want to keep y'all waiting.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
Look a little edge, but y'all see how I ate these brows? Period. Anyways, if your man or boyfriend or whatever, your significant other, has not asked you to be his Valentine's Day date, you need to fuss him out. Because sis, like, it's February 6th. Valentine's Day is next week. Like, come on, guys, fellas, what's going on? Anyways, we have fixed the brows and everything, so now we just going to do a natural, like, glam look for real, but we're gonna add a little twist to it, just a little twist. But I'm gonna do the beat and then yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. Anyways, we're gonna do over on my hand. Anyways, we're gonna do like a little pop of color. Not like a really pop of color, but like a pop of color. So I'm gonna just show y'all so y'all understand what I'm talking about, because I don't even know what I'm ready to do. But I do know y'all should follow me on all my social media pages and hit that subscribe button. That's what I do know. I very much so do know that you could really do for me. Thank you. Alright, so now we're just gonna prime our lids with the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer in the shade 2. We're just gonna go over the whole lid, and we're gonna use a beauty blender, my little cute beauty blender. I got it today. Really, it's really pretty. We're just gonna blend it out on the whole lid, and if you feel like you need more, add more, because I know the beauty blenders are gonna like soak it up. So and I'll be back when I'm done blending it out. Alright, so now we're just going to set it with some Aerospawn powder for real, and just put that all over the lid. And also make sure you prime your lids, because you don't want your eyeshadow to go anywhere. You don't want it to crease. I know it looks a mess, but just give me a minute to blend this out, because it's giving backwards raccoon. But yeah, make sure like you always like really, prime your lids, because if you don't prime your lids, your shadow is gonna move. And make sure you set your primer, because if you don't set it, it's gonna crease. So therefore, there's a lot of steps in makeup people really don't tell you, and like we want to know for real. So that's why get me like that. Very very pretty. Well, kind of sort of, but yeah. Let's finish this look. Alright, so we are going to be using the Juvier's Place palette, the War Part 2 palette, and we're going to take this shade right here and really use a fluffy brush and really dig in there. We really want it to get covered. We don't want it tap. We really want it to get covered for real. A little fallout is fine. A little fallout is fine. So we're going to stab it in the inner corner like this. Like that. So you get that pigment. Whew. That pigment though. Oh, sorry. I get excited. I get overly excited about pigments and stuff. Don't mind me. But yeah. You're going to stab that in there like this. I'm so sorry. It's just pretty gorgeous. Just period. I just stab it in there and like really just get it. Make sure it's packed on that outer part of the lid. And then we're gonna bring it in the like this. Just bring it in a little like that. Now we're gonna go back into that palette, and I know you're gonna say like, what is she ready to do? So basically you're going to like not nose contour really with shadow. So you're gonna put it in your inner right here and just like blend it in with your brow. So like this. Like make sure it's like right there and blend it in with your brow. I know it looks rough, but trust me. And just really just bring everything in like that. And like this, basically, we're gonna fix the brow. And if it gets in your brow, we can fix it anyway. But trust me, it's gonna work out. Just like that. Alright, so now that we have got that all together, we're going to blend that out and bring like that, excuse me, bring the shadow that I put in the brow down to your nose. And I know you see like all up here. It's fine because we're gonna blend that out. Make sure everything is blended. Just like that. We're only using 2 shadows today. So after that all is blended, if you need more, go back into more. But after all that is blended, we're gonna cut our crease. Alright, so I'm gonna take this small angle brush right here. I love the focus. And we're gonna use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Tan Sand and cut our crease. Now, how I cut my creases is a little weird. Maybe it's weird to me, but not maybe to y'all. So, we're just going to start from here and just really draw it out for real. Basically, where we did not put the darker brown shade. Sorry. Darker brown shade at is basically where we're going to conceal. I'm using a smaller brush so I can like know where my lines are. And everything. So like that. And I'll be back to blend. Now that we have our cut crease, I have a hooded eye, so therefore that's why it's a little higher than what it is. So we're going to take this brush right here. And we're going to take out Aerospawn powder. As you see, I love Aerospawn. And we're going to set our lid with that. Just a little light, little set. We don't need a lot because shadow is gonna go over it, but I just want to make sure there's no like liquid base, if that makes sense. Just like that. Beautiful, right? I'm gonna take this shade right here with a brush that looks like this. It is stained from other shadows. I washed it like crazy. I'm just gonna dig into that and make sure we really have like the brush coated. See, I'm not a type of person that uses like little taps. No, I'm gonna dig in my shadows and see how like the product actually works. Like I'm not gonna no, we're gonna and really just pack that on top of it. Like that. We want a cute white base, you know? We're just gonna get that shadow everywhere. That sorry about that. Sorry, but I get excited. Like that is gorgeous. Like look at that. Now we're gonna take that same fluffy brush that we had used earlier, go back into that same shade, and just make a little ombre effect. Just stamp it on there. A little ombre effect. You see that? You see that little ombre effect? Y'all see that? I know y'all see that because I see it. I see it good. A little ombre effect. For real. Just a little ombre. So we won't have no like harsh lines really. And if you need a little bit over top of your crease, that's fine too. Now tell me that's not bomb. That's really pretty. Like I'm looking at my monitor to really see like if I really like it, but I really do. It's really pretty. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit more over here. But yeah. Very pretty, very pretty. This is what the eyes are looking like. They are so pretty. Wait till y'all we put these lashes on and some mascara. But right now we are going to prime. I'm going to use the Fit Me Maybelline Fit Me poreless matte poreless primer, and it has like SPF in it and everything. Just put that all over my face. Yeah. Oh, it was no reason to have a headband if the headband was gonna fall off. Well, not really fall off, but yeah. I use 2 different primers because I like really like my face. Okay, my face. Yeah, that was gonna fall. My face does like get a little, you know, matte, well, a little dry, and it gets like really oily. So basically, a combination skin, obviously. So yeah, but the next primer we're gonna use is the Elf Poreless Putty Primer, and as you see, I use this a lot because this like really does work. I just use this in my T-zone area, aka just the nose part of my T-zone, and really just like rub. I did not go up my nose, but just rub that in so we can, because I really get really badly, I get like really oily around my nose real fast. So now we're just gonna use the sponge and get that back to the Aerospon, and we're gonna really press it in there so that part of a primer really does not move. This is a really good technique. Try it out. You don't have to try it out, but when you try it out, tell me about it for real in the comments, because it's really. We are going to use the LA Girl concealer to get under these bags, these dark circle bags, because like they're not welcome. Trying to look cute on my date, and they are definitely not welcome at all. Like, who wants them here? like disappear, boo. And I am definitely like dark around my mouth area. So we're gonna put that over there. Ain't got no mustache or nothing, but I do get dark around those areas. So now we're going to spot conceal and the full coverage concealer by Kiss in the shade 425, and we're just gonna get basically our dark spots. Now all this right here, it has gotten lighter because I've been using like this like balm and everything is called something like that. We're just gonna put it on top of them right here, and like a little one like right there. That's really it. But if you don't get, pimples when you're on Mother Nature, must be fun. Because Mother Nature comes and she be like, hello, I'm here. Hi, how are you? That's, yeah. That's how she. So we're not blending out that spot concealer at all. We're going to blend it out when we put foundation in. So right now we're just going to blend out. We found a little cute little sponge. I just got this sponge. Like, I really like this one. This one is more like softer than this one. This one's more like firm and hard, which is fine. But at the same time, is it really? So I'm just gonna blend this out. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Always blend, blend, blend. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok because I be really popping over there with the views. I'm really trying to make sure everything is blended because we don't want this poke myself in the eye. We don't want the redness to pop up. We're gonna set it with some loose powder and I'll be back. So we're gonna keep the same brush and we're just gonna set it with some loose powder in the shade 35 Maybelline. I'm just gonna set it, make sure she does not move because we do not want no redness picking through unless it's blush. So I really want to make sure that's set. Like I said, I'm not really touching my areas where I put the concealer in. So next is foundation. Alright, so we're going to use the Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me. Obviously, as you see, I love drugstore items and everything. In the shade 370. I'm just going to do a little bit on the back of my hand. Just a little because... Oh, snap! We don't want that much. We're gonna save some product, cause I spend my money on this, but darn. Sheesh, can I, yeah. But we're gonna use a brush that looks like this. And just dip that in the back of my hand and, just go to town. Really. Cause, oh my goodness. Y'all be seeing Monet do that little brush thing. I want that brush. I think I'm gonna get it. Because she be like... And it really be like really good. Like I really want that brush. Now I need some more. Because I scooped it all up. But I was like, yeah. You want a full coverage foundation. Especially if you're going to go out all night long. You want that full coverage. And a matte foundation. If you're like a more dewy foundation person, I'm not mad at you. This is my shade, I promise. It just doesn't look like it. But I promise this is my shade. It doesn't look like it on camera. But it is. As you see, I'm not blending in my under eye area at all. I'm just going to put the leftover on my forehead. Really. But yeah, I really want that brush. make sure you get your neck. Yes, I am yelling because some of y'all be coming out the house, not getting y'all neck, and you be looking two-tone. No. Get the neck, baby. Get that neck. But yeah, we're just gonna blend it out. And I'm gonna go over it with a sponge. You see, I'm really not getting my nose because the concealer is gonna go there anyway. I really don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead because I sweat. Yes, I'm gonna admit it. I sweat. I am a big girl and I sweat. So therefore, yeah. And we're gonna take the butt of the sponge and just go over it. Just like that. I don't know why it's looking like green, really. I mean, so you gotta get that neck, get that double neck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know why it's giving green, but we'll fix it anyway. It looks perfect, like in person, but it's just on camera. I don't know. First, I do want to try this technique. It's just not. Do not do this if you're going on a date. Don't try a new technique. But I'm gonna try a new technique for real. And we're going to I've been seeing people on TikTok really do this. They do the blush first before they conceal. I'm using the LA Girl. That's what it looks like. The LA Girl blush in a shade Blissful. It gives like a little melanin color. Very pretty. Melanin color is from melanin. Yeah. A little on the nose. But right now, just gonna focus on the cheeks. And we're gonna grab a fluffy brush that looks like this. Obviously, you can tell I put my blush on it. And just blend it out. See, look at that color. I know it's matching the other eye, but just trust the process. Just trust the process. This video is very geeky today, but it's fine. It's myself. Look at that color. Just look. Ooh. Me likey. And we're going to blend out the nose a little bit too. So next we are going to conceal. We're going to try that concealer and contour. So the concealer that we are going to use is LA Girl. Concealer in the shade, I think that says, I don't know. But yeah, you don't have color. But I'm going to brighten up these bags. Hide this red and everything. Gonna come out. Definitely just brought you, so you should come out, because if not, baby, we're gonna fight. And just wanna lift my face a little. Comment down below like how y'all do y'all different techniques. And yeah, how y'all do your techniques of foundations and concealers and everything. Alright, now we're gonna do our forehead. Highlight this big forehead, baby, because ooh! And our chin. We're gonna do the middle of the nose after we put our other contour in. Matter of fact, no. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do everything right now. And do an exclamation point. Boop. That's probably I'm sorry. That's why I really didn't put, blush on my nose, because I knew I was gonna cover it up. But yeah, and then the contour, we're gonna use LA Girl. I think I have the right color. I don't know. Make sure. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna, this is the wrong color. But it's fine. We can highlight the points of the contour we're gonna use. So I'll be back. Wait. I don't know how to pronounce these words, so therefore, if you don't know how to pronounce it, don't say it. So so this is what I have learned. See, I learned the thing is like you do makeup and then you learn in the process. Either way. So the second shade here is like a cool tone shade, and the other shade is like a bronzer shade. That's how I think that's what they said. I don't know. I'm just gonna snatch this nose. Really snatch her up for real, because sorry. Y'all see my dirty desk. And remember, when you put that shadow right there, it's gonna come together when you really, yeah, but we're gonna give this like a little second to dry down so we can, yeah. And we're gonna use this Real Techniques brush and blend it out. This is not the right brush to blend out your, but it's doing the job. Let me see. Yeah, it really is. So since you're going on a date, really, you want a bright under eye. Everything. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is really pretty. Like, I be shocking myself sometimes, because I be like, girl, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then like when I really put myself to it, y'all see that? Let me move closer in. Like with this phone, like with the 14, you can see every little. It's really pretty. We'll move on to this side. So therefore, I'll be back when I'm done with the whole blend. So this is what we're looking like. I know it looks a little like too bright, but just give it a minute. We're gonna just give it a minute. So we use that same powder that we had set our the redness for the darker eyes, basically like the same light color, and we're gonna use that too with a powder puff and really like shape our nose and our under eye. Like I said, we're gonna for a bright under eye look, right? So yeah, we're just gonna do the highlight. So this shade is like lighter than all of them, and we're just gonna highlight the rest of our face with it, basically where we put that brighter concealer at. And then we're gonna sculpt it a little bit, because girl wants to be snatched. And we're gonna use a shade that's closer to my skin tone color and set the whole face. And we're gonna take the darker shade with a fluffy brush, it looks like this, and just go all over the face. Just like that. And I really want like a bright under eye, so therefore we're gonna go back in with the powder puff and the lighter shade and really like make that like snatch nose look and bright under eye part. So basically I just baked, I don't know, I didn't say the first time, I just baking my like snatch your nose a little bit. I'm gonna set, like not gonna set, I'm gonna set a little bit, like far away set. So cause my face was feeling a little dry, but it's fine because you're using a whole lot of products, well, powder really. So therefore we're just gonna let that sit in, and I'm gonna wipe off my bake when I'm. So we're gonna blush in the Duo, Juvia's Space Duo in volume 4. I'm gonna take both of those shades and just really put them on the higher point of my face. Since it is like Valentine's Day, we're going for a more pinky look. It's like that cute. Very, very, very pretty. Get some more. I'm really using this top one, really. I haven't really dipped into the bottom shade yet. Lucky the duo, Juvia's Space Duo is really buildable, so therefore it's like it's pigmented but not as pigmented really. And then for the lighter one, we're just gonna put on the ends of our cheeks and blend it in. And I love blush on the nose. Like, it just gives that look. I am gonna add freckles off camera. So, yeah. This, my chair is squeaking. Sorry if you hear it. But this look is pretty light. And for bronzer, we're going to use the Duo from Juvia's Space in shade Deep and Dark. I'm going to use both of them and mix them in together using this angled brush. And really bronze my face. See how that just gave a little nice like finish. First of all, like the freckles? I know, right? Keep something new, something different really, because like I be always doing, I just like found out for real how to do them. And if you want to know how to do them, just hit me up in the comments. Sorry if you hear background and the noise. I mean noise in the background. It's like noise in the background. And really my nose really does not need snatch, but we're just gonna hit it a little. Because my nose is already snatched enough. Now people like contouring here. I'm gonna try that little circle real quick. See, did that do anything? I don't know. It looked like it in the monitor. It does. I don't know if y'all can see it in person, but yeah. I don't know. Just get that chin and everything because, oh baby. But yeah, I think we're looking really good, you know. It's a little lighter, like from the studio light, well not studio, but from the lighting I'm using, it's like lighter in the camera and everything. But everything is looking really good. Make sure you like really I do this every time I spray. But make sure like you really press it in with a power puff and everything. But really, I was ready to say, make sure like you spray every time you put a product on. I've been doing that off camera, and because you really want your your face to like really last all night, because you never know where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do. So yeah, now we're just going to curl my lashes with this tool. Obviously, curl the lashes, and we're gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. You want to make sure you get all your lashes and pinch. Make sure you don't pinch your skin. Just want to pinch the lashes, because you don't want to pinch your skin at all. That might have been. Just really want to make sure my lashes are really curled, so when I put lashes on, they won't, you know, be shown. So this is my first time using this. Okay, nice applicator and everything. Can y'all see that? Is it focusing? nice applicator. And we're gonna go ham, really. So after that, my lashes, after like coating the lashes and everything, because you don't want your lashes to be the shade of your shadow and have lashes on. No. So these are the falsies I'm going to use. I am using these because they're more natural looking. I don't want to really like, you know, I really want the attention to really be on the eye look. Therefore, I usually go for a big bomb of lashes, but we're going to use these little natural cute lashes. And yeah. So how I apply my, sorry, glue got stuck. How I apply my lashes is I use a duo glue. Love duo glue. If you don't have it, use it. I'm just going to like line where the lashes will go, like that, because you want extra protection. You don't want your lashes like flying off or falling off while you're in the middle of dancing or anything, or like you're just talking and boom, lash fell off. Because it has happened to me before. So yeah, and while this is drying, you want to coat your lashes with lash glue. And you want to wait till it gets tacky, aka color gray, clear, clear, to put them on. Like once my lid starts to look a little clear, I know it's getting tacky. And then I start putting the lashes on. Now I am going to put them on off camera because it's going to take me a little minute because I still want to adjust them and how I want them to look. These are what the lashes are looking like. Very cute, very simple, very pretty. I did use the eyelash curler to curl them up more. Excuse me. So now, lips. I might just do actual, like, I have makeup on my lips. I'm just gonna use a makeup remover, right? Just right eyelids. But I'm trying to think of what kind of lip I'm gonna do. I want to do like a little bold or like a little natural, just a little gloss. Let's do a bold lip. Yeah, let's do a bold lip. I'll take that darker contour shade I use on my face and we'll put it on the back of my hand. Take this small little brush from Real Techniques and really just outline my lips. My lips. And we're gonna use this Mikayla's X Glam lip in this shade. She doesn't have a number or any color in here, but yeah. So I'm just gonna put that in the middle of my lips and mash them together. And I feel like if I need to go in more with that darker contour shade, I'm gonna do it. Did I keep it matte? It's looking cute matte. Not feeling matte today, so let's go with gloss. And we're gonna use gloss. We're gonna use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap, and in the middle. Like that. And just put a regular top gloss on. As the final step is highlighting. We're gonna take this shade here in the Juvia's Part 1 palette, I believe, yes. 1 palette, and just highlight the key points of my face. I low-key almost forgot it, to be honest. If you want to be technical. Almost forgot it. But this look turned out so beautiful. Look at that glow. And we're gonna obviously, like, you know, take a fluffy brush and really mix that into the skin. I didn't want to use the word mix, but mix came out first. So, because we don't want it too harsh to blind my man away, we're going to stay. And this is why I always get ready 2 or 3 hours before. Alright, so this is the final look. I ate that. Period. But if you enjoyed this, makeup tutorial and everything, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so you can get every video that I do. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Mwah.